Upkeep for Monday, January 25th, 2021.
That's right. It's all of the Magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
The first big item of Magic news this week is a new January State of the Game for Magic Arena.
That's right. Kaldheim hits Arena this week. They talked about all of the different mechanics that are new and how they're going to work with the format and the interface. Foretell, you'll have two options when you cast it, kind of like Adventure or Kicker. So when you drag it out from your hand, you'll be able to choose either casting it or putting it, into exile for its Foretell cost. Boast, you'll just click on the creature and you'll be able to activate it, of course, only if you've attacked with it this turn. And for Snowlands, your snow mana is tracked in a separate mana pool, even if you're not using it for a snow permanent or a cost that cares about snow mana.
Just so you know that you've snowed.
Exactly. In Minnesota, we always know that we have snowed.
By the way, if you're wanting some of these sweet snow lands, don't worry, all players will be granted snow lands as part of the Kaldheim Basic Land Grant for use in Constructed. In Limited, remember, you've got to pick them up in your draft or have them opened in your sealed pool to be able to play with them.
That's right. Also, in less technical news, there are also some images of what the battlefield for Kaldheim looks like, and it is gorgeous.
Just so pretty.
It is so pretty. Of course, they also talk a whole bunch about Magic on mobile, which is also starting this week.
Please tell us all of your Android stories.
Android Early Access begins on January 28th, so as long as you have a device that is new enough and has the correct specifications, you'll be able to pick that up.
Yeah, there are going to be a little bit of layout changes you'll notice just because, of course, we're playing on mobile. It can't look the exact same as if you're playing on a computer. So sometimes your hand will tuck itself, much like Teferi, and hide away, but you can adjust that or like turn it on and off. There's like an auto function and stuff like that to make playing a little bit easier on your phone.
There'll also be stuff like your player avatar is moved over to the side, again, just to make more space on the battlefield. There are tap and scroll controls, which basically work the same as like clicking and dragging.
Wild.
Yep. You can select and hold your avatar to enter or exit full control. And just a reminder that for right now, you can't sideboard during the drafting portion of a draft. So obviously you'll be able to build your deck afterwards. But if, like me, you use your sideboard to kind of organize away cards that you know aren't going to be in your colors, you won't be able to do that during the drafting portion right now on mobile.
Direct Challenge is available on mobile starting on the 28th, but there's no friend list, and direct messaging won't be available until later this year, they say.
That's right. And they say, quote, "We do not intend to change how we approach Magic design to specifically accommodate mobile play, nor do we wish to provide a limited, watered-down mobile experience. Instead, our goal is to optimize and make improvements to the gameplay experience across all of our platforms so that playing on your phone is just another and to the Magic experience."
So, don't play a Skewed Swarm deck because guess what?
You're going to make
your
trouble.
Problem.
Yes, exactly. They also had the developer roadmap going forward. In development are Historic Anthology 4, iOS support, tablet support, more minimal spec Android launches, and Strixhaven.
Wow, that's really cool that iOS support has been moved to in development because that is their most, coming soon category.
Yes.
Another historic anthology. All right, I'm ready for that. And tablet support. Super excited for that to be the reason that I justify a tablet purchase.
And in concept, there's Pioneer Masters.
Yes.
Very exciting. More collection interface improvements, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, deck sharing.
Oh, that's
also
awesome.
very exciting.
Love that.
And Playblade Rework, which is that when you click the Play Modes button, what comes up.
Yeah, because it's kind of messy.
It is very messy.
There's
and
a lot of
sometimes
stuff.
they're there and sometimes they're not there, depending on what you have toggled. So it's a whole mess.
So just FYI, Kaldheim is fully previewed now. We've said on the show a bunch of times, but it comes out officially on Arena and Android devices on the 28th, releases in paper on February 5th, and on Wednesday the 27th is the early access streamer event, so your favorite streamers will be playing Kaldheim early if you want to check that out.
Yeah, and of course, we've got you covered with this week's episode with Judge Rob, who will answer hopefully all of the questions that you might have about the mechanics or specific card interactions in this set.
Yeah, and if you want to see some people playing Kaldheim even earlier than the Wednesday early access event, Loading Ready Run had its pre-release last weekend where they played the event in paper, socially distanced, of course, and you can check them out and find out how the cards kind of played out, and if something seemed better or worse than you imagine, you can see some of your magical friends playing it for the first time ever.
Yeah. The Kaldheim Commander decks are published, which is super exciting. There's Phantom Premonition with Ranar the Ever Watchful.
Yeah, so just in case you don't know what these cards do, because I don't, so I'm going to click on this link here.
Yeah.
Ranar the Ever Watchful is 2 white blue for a 2/3 flying vigilance spirit warrior. The first card you foretell each turn costs 0.
Oh.
To foretell.
Nice.
Whenever you exile 1 or more cards from your hand and or permanents from the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. So that sounds like a spicy commander deck with cool foretell shenanigans.
Yes. And then the other one is Elven Empire with Lathril, Blade of the Elves.
Blade of the Elves. This card's really cool.
Yes. 2 black-green for a 2/3 legendary creature Elf Noble with Menace. Whenever Lathril, Blade of the Elves deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life.
Okay, so, be wary of how many elves are on the battlefield at any given time, because they can just 2-shot you and win the game.
Yeah, you don't want to lose to just elf.
They're just there.
Elfdrain.
They don't. Megan, that set was called Eldrain.
Oh, my bad.
Elfdrain. By the way, there's going to be 8 new cards each in these decks, and they release February 5th, the same as Kaldheim.
The art for the showcase version of Varagoth Blood Sky Sire sold for $27,000.
Yeah, I wanted to call this out because this is one of my favorite magic arts I've seen a while by Ian Miller, his first magic artwork in 25 years.
Wow,
I know.
That's pretty amazing.
The last card that he did was in Weatherlight back in 1997, and his reaction to selling this for this price point was kind of cute. He said, "I am needless to say astonished by the outcome. I hoped for a reasonable return, but never won in this category. In short, I'm very jolly."
I would be very jolly too.
Yeah, me too. And if you want, don't worry, you can buy a high quality print of this artwork too. If you just search around on Hipsters of the Coast website, they have a link to it. By the way, the art for the snow-covered basic lands in Kaldheim by Adam Pouquet sold for $21,000.
Nice. Congrats to him as well.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the magic news you need for this week. Like Megan said, check out Good Luck High Five this week for our episode with Judge Rob, getting you ready for the Kaldheim pre-release coming up on the 28th. You can also support us over on patreon.com/GLHFmagic. The best way to kind of show support for everything that we do in the magical community. We'd love to have you as a member of our family. Well, that's all the news.